A controversial proposal to monitor all private online messages across Europe was rejected this week. The bill, known as chat control, would have required governments to scan all digital communications of EU citizens to fight child exploitation.
The proposal will be re-examined later this year. Meanwhile, critics warn it poses a serious threat to privacy and free speech. NTD international correspondent David Vives reports from Paris.
On Tuesday, October 14, the European Council examined a bill that would require each member state to deploy tools capable of searching EU citizens' private communications. App and device makers would be forced to embed systems that scan in real time all messages, photos and videos, without distinction between suspects and ordinary citizens. The chat control bill aims to fight global child pornography networks. However, it was rejected due to disagreements within the bloc. Member of the European Parliament, Tom van den Driessen, said that while he understands the bill's purpose, it remains unbalanced.
Only 2 weeks ago, a Flemish kindergarten teacher was arrested after having produced child pornography for over 15 years and having abused the children that were trusted to him in his kindergarten. And how did we find out? Because the FBI got his hand on images, and they have, by the use of AI, identified the location and the person which was producing it. So we must understand that this kind of horrible child abuse is on a global scale, and they are using modern and technological tools to do this.
But he adds that the bill's general targeting of users misses the mark.
I think this is the balance between freedom and privacy and safety is out of balance within this proposition, because it's a preventive control system on literally every private message of everybody. And why should we have the EU access our private conversations on a total scale, while we only want to look for these criminals and these pedophiles, for example? So I think this is a proposition which is out of balance, and it sets the door wide open for the EU totalitarian system to even strengthen itself.
Telegram CEO Pavel Durov posted on X that Telegram had warned users about the proposal, underlying that the French government initiated the bill. Durov wrote, "Such measures are supposed to fight crime, but their real target is regular people. It wouldn't stop criminals, they could just use VPNs or special websites to hide." Van der Driessen says the EU should take inspiration from how the US administration is moving to protect free speech.
And this is what J.D. Vance has said in his Munich conference speech, that European Union and European countries have lost track of the democratic values which are shared with the United States. So I just make the connection to what we have now, the democracy shield by the European Union, where they will have an agency, a ministry of truth, declaring what is the truth in order to shield democracy. It's quite a 1984 style language they are using. Freedom is slavery. Now, so I think we can be inspired what happens now in the United States. But having said that, I do think that big tech companies should follow the national rules.
The chat control bill will be re-examined in December 2025. David Vives, NTD News, Paris.